So basically how the show works is it's about finding guys for these women to marry, having dads see every interaction of this date. So it's like pre-recorded footage essentially where like they go on these dates and the dads are like in a panel reacting to the girls going on dates. They have some dates, but some of them are just the boyfriend of 7 years. One of the girls, she's also pretty famous. She has a boyfriend of 7 years that we just see their everyday interaction, because the point of the show is to see if the dads agree with the guys being marriage material for the daughters. Oh. So it can be long-term boyfriend, it can be like a first-time dating kind of situation.
Okay.
But the whole point is to get married essentially. So it's like pretty big deal.
Does the dad see the more intimate side?
No, that's what I was worried about. I don't want to see the dads like cringing to like kissing and like doing all that. We so far know. Like there's one scene where it's like a little bit crossing the border, but we'll get to that when that happens. But yeah, the first girl, this is her, very innocent girl next door vibes. She dresses casually, straight hair, brownish black. I think she might be. Do you know her? She is from a girl group.
From Taiwan?
Yeah, from Taiwan.
Yeah, so they're very famous.
Yeah, they're very famous. I didn't know who she was. I looked her up and she's like a girl group.
SHE, right?
Yeah, I think I wrote, SHE, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the S, Selena.
I see.
She was in an accident and she got burned during filming.
Yeah, I wrote that down too. Apparently like 54% of her body got burned or something.
Yeah.
And then she had to get like surgery and all that. But this is like way afterwards. This is like, she looks good now. You don't even recognize anything.
I think she's now an advocate for the burn victims. And she explained many times on camera that when you get burned, your pores get burned at the same time. So you gotta stretch every day. It's really painful. You don't sweat anymore on your skin.
So, some people, that's good.
Oh no, I love her. I want her to find love.
You'll see. She gets some pretty good dates. I mean, some pretty bad ones as well. But you'll see. She says she wants the guy that's very pleasing on the eyes. I mean, doesn't everybody? You know,
Yeah. She's rich, you know? She's my girl band.
Yeah, I would assume so. She's a big actress also, I saw. She's a famous actress. She's been in a lot of shows. I haven't seen them, but I looked at her whole list of things she's been in. She's like been in tons of things since like the early 2000s. So it makes sense that she is rich. But yeah, like you mentioned, Taiwanese girl group,
SHE.
Yeah, I can't think right now. She suffered the burn in 2010, I guess, and now this show takes place in 2019. So it's been like 9 years since then. So it's been a good recovery.
The show is pre-COVID?
Oh, it's pre-COVID. Oh, okay, maybe that's why I haven't seen more episodes. It's pre-COVID, and now that everything's done. Yeah, it's good for her. She wants a guy.
What's her? I wonder, because I really like the girl group growing up. I would watch like Taiwanese drama.
With her in it?
Yeah. They're really famous. So now they kind of separate. Because somebody wants to like, I think one member really likes acting and then another member really likes singing, and they separated after the accident too, I think. So I haven't seen her acting in a long time. I'm just so happy to see her in the show.
That's good. I feel like all like girl bands, boy bands, eventually they split up. I don't know what it is. They just don't care about. I mean, maybe they just grow apart. They just like split.
Look at One Direction.
Yeah, One Direction. Yeah.
Oh no, sad. One Direction.
No. I mean, he's doing well. No. He's doing well, so.
Okay, but how old is she now?
I can tell you later when we get to that part, but she meets a guy that's much younger than her, so we'll see how that goes. The second girl, do you recognize her?
No.
She is the sister of the girl.
Of the girl?
Oh yeah, she's a sister. I don't know how young she is. She's 30. This girl's 30, so she's the younger sister.
Sister?
So I think maybe Selena is like 40-ish. Because I don't know any of their names because it was in Chinese and it didn't get translated. But she does look more innocent, more mature, even though she is younger, strangely.
Oh my God, the dad is gonna get a heart attack.
I know, the dad getting 2 daughters dating. It's gonna be insane.
And they're both single. For a long time.
We're gonna find out why, because I think they describe what happens in their previous relationship later on. So they got some complicated past.
I get that for the pop star because she's famous, right? And the industry is just hard to find.
It's hard to find, but
love.
they did find a man for her. You'll see. I don't want to spoil too much yet. But yeah, she wants a man who's taller than her. Again, what girl doesn't? Again, she's also an actress. She's been actually in more things than Selena. Well, at least in like TV shows. I found more list of TV shows she was part of.
The sister
is an actress. She's also a model. She's also a singer. So she's a lot of stuff. But yeah, we find out, we also see the dad. This is the dad of the two. He's
it looks good.
Yeah, he's very lean. For his age, he looks very good. You can see he's like very disciplined in like cardio, mature hairline. He's got thick frame glasses. You can tell he's like fit for being how old he is.
I can tell.
But yeah, he talks about like the daughter and how like throughout the ages, how their dating life has been, and says like they have kind of have a bad eye in men. So they have gotten their heart broken quite a many times. Actually, I forget the scene, but like he says something, maybe it's one of this, and it starts making one of the girls cry. I think her starts crying like, cause it was like very intimate and like fatherly, kind of giving judgment, maybe not as empathetic, but it's still, it's like tough love. You know, he sees the men that she's been with and it's like, you know, they're not good at all.
You gotta pass the test of the father.
Yeah, he will see literally every single thing that they'll be doing. So the guys will really have to try their hardest to get the approval of the dad. So this is the third girl. She looks a little bit older, but I'm not sure.
They're not related this time, no?
They're not related, no, not a triplet. Based on the outfit she's wearing, she's giving like chic cowgirl. Brown hair, she's a bit taller and like wider than the other girls because she plays sports. She is not just any typical sports. She's a swimmer and she won bronze 2016 World Olympics in the 100-meter backstroke. So she's like a big deal. Like all these girls are like
is she
famous,
the asthma
big deal.
Girl?
Asthma?
Is she the asthma girl?
I don't know.
Remember
does she look
one
like?
Girl? Oh, I think that's her. Remember one girl got viral. She got a medal and then she said something like, do you know Chinese?
I don't know Chinese.
She said like she used her like 洪荒之力. 洪荒之力 means like everything she had, and it's like an idiom that she made up or she used from like video games, and she went viral for that.
Oh, I think maybe it's because I think I remember seeing her mention like asthma maybe later on. So maybe it's that girl.
Wow,
I didn't hear her.
You got a great cast.
Yeah, this show, I'm liking the show a lot so far. But yeah, her dad.
But she's retired now, right?
I think she is, yeah.
Wow.
But this is her dad.
Okay.
You see, he's also got a similar hairstyle. You know, I don't know if they're all going to the same barber, but he's like, also we get more insight into her. Like he's saying like she's got no social experience. She doesn't go out much. She doesn't talk to many people.
Alive with an athlete.
True.
Every day.
You don't have to you can't do anything because you're so busy all the time. So I do get it. No social experience. Going to a dating show like this, it's gonna be, I mean, we will see eventually when she goes on dates why she doesn't really, you know, go on too many dates. She is a bit wild. I'm feeling maybe she won't have as much fun, but maybe she wants to find a responsible man. That's what she said. That's her quality.
Responsible. I hold you responsible.
Maybe capable, maybe a provider, maybe stable. I think a lot of women value that a lot.
Stability.
The stability in like Hong Kong, in China over there, a lot more than over here.
Stability, or like, are you wealthy enough to buy a house, or wealthy enough to provide for the family later on? Yeah, sadly, that's reality.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing over here, but I feel like it's less so, maybe more about the looks and more about the vibes here. But for like Hong Kong, it's like very much that, right?
Oh
very
yeah,
much
we don't split the bill.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, we can move on to the fourth girl. This is her and the dad.
So many? How many?
Yeah, four girls total. This is the last one.
I don't recognize her.
Yeah, I forget what she's in. She very comfy. She's very like, again, girl next door. She's again a famous Chinese actress. She's 30. And I didn't really see anything else. She has been in a lot of shows, but I didn't really see anything I recognize. I feel like a lot of these are actresses, singers, models, and all that. So pretty big deal.
Yeah, it's like a celebrity version. Do you know Big Brother? Like,
yes, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah, like Big Brother, the show, and then they will have like a celebrity Big Brother. So the same show, but they only get celebrities or like people who are famous in there.
But isn't like Big Brother like in a house? They have to stay in a house.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Same thing for a celebrity Big Brother. They just hold everybody in for like a couple of weeks.
Kind of same thing, celebrity, but they like do their stuff. They just like film. They go on like because they have to do the jobs, they have to do like film and like acting TV shows. We actually see one of the other girls do one of the things that it's her job. She's like a dancer also, so we see like some of that later on. But yeah, this guy, low key, he looks like a mafia boss. He's got this like pea coat with a zip up.
Oh wow!
He's got the most style out of all the dads right here for sure.
That's a tough dad.
Yeah, I think he's kind of sweet though. I think I remember seeing him. He was a bit more empathetic than the other dads. He's less harsh, less Asian dad. You know how Asian dads are, right? So
Never mind, dad's horrible.
But yeah, the daughter asked the dad what he would do if she and the boyfriend had a fight. Because this girl is the one with the 7-year boyfriend. So this is the one where we'll see her and her boyfriend interact. So she's asking the dad, like, what would happen if she got in an argument with him? And he said, first he would ask the daughter what she messed up. And if she did well, then there would be no fight. I don't know if that was a joke or if that's actually how the dad thinks. That would be pretty bad. I think
sounds like this will be taken care of.
Yeah,
You're gonna fight. There is no fight.
There was no fight. I think it was a joke. I think the daughter was laughing, so maybe it was fine. I mean, we know how Asian parents are. It could also be 100% serious. So it's either 100% or 0% serious. Yeah. We'll get to the first guy now. The first guy, this is the boyfriend of the previous girl.
No way.
Yeah.
No, he looks like a thumb.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There are actors and models.
Yeah.
Athletes. No way. No way he looks like this. I hate his shirt.
Yeah. He is definitely not on par with the girl. But we'll get to know why they're dating, because he's actually like
he's
really
a multi-billionaire.
No. He's just a very sweet guy. But we'll see like some examples of what he does. But the show knows what they're doing. The first thing we see of this guy is a montage of him at the grocery store eating all the samples of the free samples that they give out. Yeah. And when that was it, he gets like a melon and starts eating everything. I know he's not like super skinny, but he's not like fat or anything, but they're making emphasis. Yeah, they're making emphasis on him like eating everything. I was like, what they're doing, there's no reason for them to be doing this to him. They're just like almost like kind of making fun of him. But he's like a good sport. He's like kind of rolling with the punches, I guess.
Can you imagine like how they edit a show can influence like the public opinion on you as well?
Yeah, because this is a public relationship, because she's very famous, so everybody knows that she is dating him, so they know him as well. So
a little more hate on him.
Yeah. I mean, he's good. You'll find out later on why he's good. So what we first see is he comes over to the parents' house with gifts. Immediately starts sweet talking to the mom.
What kind of gifts?
I forget.
Have to be like good gifts.
I think it was like some type of food. It was like a melon. It was like some
like a fruit basket.
Yeah, fruit basket or something like that. He went to the store to get it, but he was also eating the free sample. So he got a little bit distracted. Yeah, he's a sweet talker. He's a sweet talker. He sweet talks the mom by calling her beautiful. You know, the dad is out, so we got a very awkward scene of just like him sitting with the mom, and they're not talking at all, because what are they going to talk about? So they're just flipping through channels, and he's like, do you want to watch this? And she's like, no, maybe watch this. And then she's flipping through the channel, and then that was it. He was good at the beginning, but then, you know, when you're with the in-laws, you're like kind of nervous. I'm assuming he was pretty nervous to be in there, so he didn't know what to do.
Finally, they met outside of this before, or
yeah, they met outside. I mean, they've been together for 7 years, so I'm assuming.
So this is a 7-year boyfriend.
Yeah, 7-year boyfriend. So I'm assuming
the father has already hated him for 7 years.
I mean, if he's hated him, I haven't seen it just yet. I think he kind of likes him. We'll see more. We also don't really know if that's how he feels, because on camera, maybe he likes to present certain things like differently. So, I mean, so far, the dad comes home, they start cooking. I don't know if he's a vlogger, because he just starts filming the parents cooking and like doing stuff and saying like, oh, look at what he's cooking, look at what she's cooking, like doing stuff. Instead of helping, which is not great, but
yeah, you gotta help.
Yeah,
you gotta. If somebody else cook for you, you gotta wash the dishes.
Oh, he does wash the dishes later on, but
it makes yourself useful.
It gets a little bit awkward. But he finally goes up and wakes up the girl, because she's been sleeping this whole time in the room. I don't know I guess maybe it's for TV, but he wakes her up and then she starts putting makeup on him. It's like a little fun thing. Maybe on TV, he's gonna have makeup, she's gonna have makeup.
What kind of makeup though? It's very sus.
Isn't that a big thing in like the Asian countries, like Chinese, like Korean, like guys wear more makeup, like not actual makeup, but like natural makeup, right?
Yeah, natural makeup, like to make your skin look better.
Yeah,
It's good. But if you start putting in eyeliner, then
no,
like,
it was definitely not eyeliner. It was definitely not that kind of thing. It was definitely more natural, more like for TV.
Is he an actor?
I don't know. All I saw in the episodes that I watched was him taking care of her. So I think he's just like maybe the stay-home boyfriend.
Stay-at-home boyfriend?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my God.
She's the breadwinner, right? So he's taking care of everything. He's taking care of her. You know, that's a good dynamic.
That's why the dad doesn't like him.
Why not?
Because he's useless.
What do you mean? He takes care of everything. He takes care of the house. He takes care of
But
the...
you can hire somebody to take care of her.
That is true.
Assistant, agents, so many people.
That is true.
Why is he needed?
That is true. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Not even stay-at-home husband, a stay-at-home boyfriend. Can make yourself useful. Oh my God. I hate that shirt on camera.
He's still on the shirt.
He puts makeup on, but he doesn't change that shirt.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very traditional Chinese shirt, huh? But yeah, they have a huge dinner. I think this is pretty normal in Chinese culture, right? Like the mom makes like a huge thing, like lots of sides to like eat with your rice and stuff. So I think that's pretty normal. And
you share dishes.
Yeah, you share dishes and stuff. But there's already drama happening on the dinner table because the dad tells the couple that they're sitting too close together. But they really aren't. Let's see, I got a screenshot. I mean, they're just sitting like this. I don't think that's too close together at all. But maybe, I mean, he is from an older generation, so maybe that's why. But it's not like he doesn't know that they're like doing stuff, I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, 7 years.
7 years, that's, yeah. I think maybe he mentions later on that he thinks like physical contact shouldn't happen until marriage or something.
Is he Christian?
I don't think so.
Or he just doesn't like him.
That could also be true. I mean, you're hating on this guy already, huh?
I know, like 7 years. Like some people meet, get married, and divorce in 7 years.
Oh, do you think like you don't like him because he hasn't proposed? Is that why? Like, you should have proposed already?
I don't know. I need to know more. I need to know more. I need to find out more. Like in the course of 7 years, what has he done to the relationship instead of just stay-at-home boyfriend? I'm sure the emotional check-ins are great, but then what? Like, what about everything else?
I think maybe, I don't absolutely know because the translation was also a little bit off, so I don't actually know if he's stay-at-home boyfriend. Maybe, I think he also has a job, maybe. I don't remember. I mean, not that I don't remember, I didn't understand what he did. He didn't really like translate well in the translation. But yes, the dinner, they like, I think maybe it was a joke that the dad said that because right when they said that, he changes seats with her and they're even closer now. And the dad doesn't say anything. So maybe he was joking, so I don't know. The dad starts grilling him, saying like, what do you think about my cooking? Because the dad cooked this time. Usually the mom cooks. The boyfriend answers it straight up. He's like, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. He's not one of those where he like kind of fluffs up the answer. But yeah, he says he prefers the mom's cooking. It's nothing like the mom's cooking is what he said. So that is, I guess maybe the dad appreciated the honesty. The dad wasn't mad about it. So maybe he understands that the wife is a better cook anyways.
Maybe he thinks the same too. It takes one to know one. That's true. That's true. The mom's cooking is the correct answer.
But yeah, that was the correct answer. Maybe he passed the test.
Yeah, that would save everybody at the table.
So yeah, the dinner's finished and the dad is about to wash the dishes, but the daughter volunteers him to wash the dishes to get the more brownie points for the parents, right?
Exactly.
He should have volunteered, honestly, right? The daughter didn't need to do that.
Himself. Volunteer himself.
So this is where my concern about the show comes in, because they're washing dishes, the parents are like off in the other room doing whatever, right? So usually the parents don't see this, but because this is on the show and the dad is literally seeing this happening, it's not too crazy, but it is like a little bit weird. They're like washing dishes, they're acting cutesy, they're acting flirty. He like gets behind her and like does the thing where you like guys help like golf. You get behind the girl and like helps her like guide the golf, you know that thing? He's like trying to do that. He'd like get it behind her and like guides her hand to wash the dishes. It's like cute. It's like, you know, it's a little fun thing that you would do with your partner. But because the dad is watching this, and you can see his reaction on the corner of the screen. His face is just like no expression, stone face.
Stoic.
He's dead
inside.
Yeah, he just has no reaction.
Oh my.
He's like not having any of this.
Calling his assassin in a bed.
He's like, get this fuck out of here.
Take him out.
But yeah, I would never want my parents to see me being flirty with my partner.
That would be really weird.
Yeah, this is like one of my worst nightmares, becoming alive in a show. So this is...
Imagine like she's an actor too, right? How would the dad react to intimate scenes?
Oh, I'm assuming...
She's acting.
I'm assuming they just don't watch that, right? Because you can choose... I mean, you can watch part of the show and then she can tell you this scene is coming up, so don't watch this. But he's like forced to watch this right now because he is on camera, on the table, being forced to watch this by the producers. So it's like, it feels a little bit weird, but I mean, it's part of the show. And not too many of these experiences happen.
Gotta manage his expressions.
Yeah.
I cannot look too mad on camera. I mean, that's cute. If they want to get married, that's exactly the kind of relationship that they should have. You know?
I mean, 7 years. This is like perfectly normal.
Doing that in 7 years, like it's
cute.
good. Relationship for 7 years.
But yeah, they do eventually show us a clip of what this guy is actually like the boyfriend, which does make me like him more. He's like, so they're at an airport, they travel to and from different places. So maybe this is why I think he does do other stuff, like other work, because she's traveling to one place and he's traveling to other place. So maybe
okay. So he does work.
He does work. He does do stuff. I don't really know what he does. But they only saw each other for like 5 minutes during this interaction where they saw each other at the airport. It was raining outside, and she says that he likes to act like he's in a K-drama. So this man, while she's driving away in her taxi, he starts running after the taxi, screaming her name while it's like driving away. And I swear to God, he like fake falls to be dramatic. And he's like, oh my God, I couldn't catch up to her.
He's doing it for the camera then. I like him even less.
I maybe, but it was her filming it. So it wasn't like, it was her cell phone, right? It wasn't like being filmed by the producers. So that's why I thought like maybe this is like genuine. Cute? Yeah, it was like supposed to be cutesy. She was like laughing. She was eating it up. So she was like, he's obviously joking. He's like, he didn't need her. They already talked. So it's not like he needed her to come back or anything. He was just play pretending.
He makes her laugh.
Yeah, he makes her laugh. Yeah. So, you know, that's important, right? Yeah, he's very goofy. She likes this about him. So I can see why she's with him.
Yeah, is there an age difference?
I don't know. I didn't get that part. I don't know how old he is. I think she's probably around like 30 something. I think all these girls around 30. So I don't know how old he is though.
Yeah, because in China, 30 is considered old. And if you're unwed, then your family start to like, okay, we need to like matchmaker and stuff.
Yeah. There's another show I was watching for getting ready. It was like also like a marriage thing. But yeah, they talked a lot about if a woman is like past 30 in Hong Kong, they're like discounted. They're like second-hand goods. They're like not really.
So bad.
They're not really like
leftovers.
They are leftovers. It's so bad. But I guess that's the culture over there because they really value children. So
have a family.
Once a woman gets past a certain age, you can't really have, So I guess it kind of makes sense. But it sucks if you're a woman over there. You gotta like be active.
Yeah.
Before 30, or else it is like.
So it matters if the guy is a lot older than her, or way younger. Because usually, if you match up with like a older woman with a younger guy, then the younger guy might want to rush to have kids, even when the woman is not ready, or the woman would rush the guy to have kids with her, but then the guy is just the man is not matured yet. It's younger, so it matters too, the age difference. If it's younger or if it's older.
I'm assuming it's preferred for the guy to be older, right? Than the woman. So he's more stable.
Probably.
More financially stable.
It is changing now because women make more money in China and they prefer somebody who can make them laugh, especially the breadwinner of the house. So that might be it too.
Yeah. The other show talks about there's a girl who's like, I think maybe 40. She chose to be like career focused and now she's like kind of regretting it because it's hard to find men at that age now. Because especially when you're past that a certain age and you have this like stigma, and also it's hard to find men who are like, if you're rich, you probably don't want to like take care of a man. So you got to find a man who's also making richer or making just as much money than you. That's like even harder. So yeah, I get the struggle. It's rough. Okay, it's time for the second girl, the cowgirl. She doesn't have a partner. Athlete. She doesn't have a partner, so they're giving her 4 boys to choose on 2 dates with and pick whichever she wants. But I think we are gonna see her go on dates with different boys throughout the season. So she can choose which one she wants after going on 2 dates with all of them. So
sounds good.
Yeah. So I think one of the boys gives her a call and she's like getting ready. She like pulls out a very thin black dress and the dad's like, no. Where did you get this from? You're not going out in this. This is too thin. This is not happening. So she did end up wearing like this. I don't know what this is. It's like a shiny reflective vest, but it's like by Nike.
You go on a date in a tracksuit.
It's like pale yellow. It's kind of puffy. It's like kind of giving inflatable. So
who picked that fit?
She's an athlete.
Her dad?
So hopefully not the dad. Hopefully it was just her. So she goes and gets her hair done. She is also like a certified yapper. She loves to talk. So she is talking about everything. She has a big smile. She is charming. She is very charming. And it's the next day. She has a package downstairs. I kid you not. It's a man in a box. I kid you not.
No,
look at this.
Creepy.
Look at this.
No.
I mean, it's the producers. Maybe the man chose to do this and he told the producers, get me a big box so I can surprise her.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is how he decides to surprise her. She like opens it a little bit and he jumps up and surprises her.
No, that's a red flag. Right there, run,
I feel like
girl.
if he wasn't handsome, this would be like really bad.
Okay, is he handsome?
He is 22, so he looks very young.
He's a lot younger.
Oh. He is taller than her though. So that box checks. He's wearing like hoodie. It's like a full crisp white pea coat over his hoodie. This is how he looks.
It's not.
Yeah, he looks about his age, right? So he's not giving CEO dominant vibes, but he's got his stuff going on. He's got thin glasses.
Hang on. Is he in any sports?
I don't think so.
Because I think to match up with an Olympian and medalist, you gotta be good at something.
Yeah, but do you think it has to be sports though? Maybe he's good at something else. Do you think that matters?
I think
it has to be sports.
It has to be sports. You cannot be like a computer nerd and then married Olympic medalist. That's not happening.
Yeah. So we do know.
If I was a dad, I wouldn't be happy.
You wouldn't be. Yeah, I think
be happy.
That's also the same thing. He was saying later, the dad of this girl was saying like the age difference is too much and like a career. I think he is something like he's an engineer. So I think that makes money. He makes money.
The most boring profession ever.
It does make a stable income. So, well, I think he's engineering certificate. We'll see later on.
Certificate? That's something you spend money on. That's not what you earn money from.
So we know that he knows who the daughter is because she's a famous swimmer. So
yeah.
So he's a little bit intimidated, but he's trying his best. She likes that he's taller, so that is a good thing. But he also.
It's just the height.
that matters to a lot of people, right? I don't know how much that matters in Hong Kong, a guy being taller
It's a plus, but I would say personality, profession matters a lot because profession shapes you.
Stability and everything, yeah. But she also thinks that he does look like a teenager, so it's not off to a good start at all.
I was still picking my nose when I was 22. Still a teenager. 22,
Yeah, he's not, he doesn't have the life experience yet. And to follow that up, they get into a taxi and there's nothing. They do not speak. It's just silence for maybe like 5 minutes. before they actually start talking.
About anime.
No. No. They don't even look at each other. They don't even move. They just stare into the distance, waiting for the ride to be over. But later on, they do start talking. He's a student. So he's
still a student?
He's still a student. He's not an engineer yet. Like I said, he's an engineering certificate.
Oh my God.
He is making her laugh though, so that's a plus. Yeah.
I laugh at him too and his face.
I don't know if she's nervous, that's why she's laughing. I know some people laugh when they're nervous to be on a date. The dad is also like, about him. He thinks the guy should be older and more mature, so he's like already not approving of this later on. They arrive.
Have you ever bought a house before? Or like look at an apartment for rental and stuff?
I looked up for a rental and stuff.
You know how the agents would take you to an apartment that it's shithole?
Oh, that's what you think is happening?
Right? And then they take you to like a mediocre one, and then they take you to the best one, but then it's all a budget.
Oh, you think that's what's happening?
Don't you think? Is he the first guy? How is this happening?
He is the first guy, and you are right. At the end of this episode, way later on, the next date that she goes on is with a handsome guy. So maybe you're onto something. But after the taxi, they arrive at a Malaysian restaurant because he's Malaysian. He wants to like show off his culture. They talk.
All the bakudin.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Malaysian, so I don't know how like Malaysian food is. I'm assuming it's good.
Soupy rice. Very similar to Chinese food. He's Malaysian Chinese, right?
That makes sense. But yeah, the dad really doesn't like him. I think he thinks guys should like take the lead. If the woman ever takes the lead, then like she's maybe not as into him. So the other host and the other host, because all three dads are reacting to like,
all the girls.
So even if the dad is not watching the daughter, they're watching the other people's daughters. So they give opinions on the other people's daughters as well. So all the dads are watching everything right now. And all the other dads are liking this guy, but not the actual dad of the daughter. The actual dad of the daughter is just like, no, he's not for her.
It'll be funny to see the interactions between the fathers as well, because like, I don't want to lower my standards because like, all the other dads are watching. Like,
yeah. There is a little bit of that happening. They are a little bit competitive with each other, but they're also like, I think Chinese culture.
Like, my daughter would never do that. My daughter would never do that.
Yeah. In Chinese culture, they also a big respect because I think some of the dads are older than the other dads, so there's like a little bit of respect going on. They don't want to be too like, off-put, especially on camera. They don't want to come off as rude.
Yeah.
So there's a little
more indirect, manage expressions and like really careful in what they're saying.
Yeah, a little bit of passive aggressive, but like not actually aggressive. So there's a little bit of interaction going on.
No way the other dads like him. It's a trap. No way.
That's what they said. The host and the other dads are liking this guy, and the actual dad's like, he looks very fed up. He's not having any of this. So they're at the restaurant. They order, there's a lot of stuff here, right? And the guy goes to the washroom. Immediately, she like drops her mask because she was like very like dainty, like eating one thing slowly and one thing slowly. When she goes off, she starts like piling food.
She's an athlete.
She is an athlete, right? She had to like be like kind of feminine. She had to be like a little dainty. But once he was gone, he was just like stopped holding back, just like shoveling food, everything inside.
Oh no.
And when the guy comes back from the bathroom, it actually just cuts to the next girl. So we're gonna find out later on what happens to the actual date. So the next girl, let's see. It's the first girl, Celine. Is that her name? Selena?
I think Selena, yeah.
Selena. She also doesn't have a partner, so she goes on a date as well. The dad tells us that she's been married. I don't know if that's a translation error. Maybe she's been married.
I have no idea. Probably, maybe.
So they also tell like she's been hurt very badly before. So there's a lot of pressure on herself to protect herself. So that's why maybe she's not really dating. She's not really looking into that. That's why she's like 40. She's still single. So maybe that's why. Yeah. She walks into the place. She sees a guy. He's handsome. He's tall. Was actually the teacher, so she was getting like excited for nothing.
Teacher? Oh.
Yeah, this is
like a dating coach?
This is a art class, so it's like a This is like a activity they're doing with the boyfriend. or the date right now. So she got excited for nothing. It's just the teacher. But the worst part is this guy made an appointment to meet her at 3, right? It is 3:45. She is 45 minutes late to this date. If that were me, I would just leave. I would not, I would not entertain a girl who's 45 minutes late. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is, well, she explains because she's famous, so the concept of time is a little bit loose on her. I don't know if I buy that. That's it's time, what do you mean? But it's a little bit of a red flag. But what's worse is the guy isn't even here. So he's even more late than the girl. So he shows up like 5 minutes after. So she is 50 minutes late. So she is just waiting here for this guy.
Perfect match.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. They both have no concept of time, and you'll find out why. She says like, if he is more late than her and she has no concept of time, this might not work out. Because how could you be even worse than her? Because she already is aware of how bad her time management is. Rightfully so.
They won't complain about each other then.
That is true. That's true. Yeah, she says a person who's worse than her is probably not gonna work out. He walks in, and I swear to God, this girl like gasped and held her mouth open for 5 seconds. I can show you the screenshot.
Because
this is her reaction to seeing the guy.
Okay.
I was like, what does this guy look like? I was
good
like,
looking?
yeah, this is the most handsome man on earth or something. But he's got boyish charm. He's handsome. He's like K-pop idol looking-ish. This is the guy.
Okay.
He's like,
okay.
Yeah, he's good looking, right? He's got like a 2-block, wearing like a purple sweater. He's 26, so I think she's 40 something. So this is like a big age gap, right?
Yeah.
And she asked him
More than
like
10 years.
She asked him, "What are you doing here? This is for marriage, right?" And he says, "I know." So I was like, "Do they know each other? Like, what's happening?"
Is he an actor too?
Yeah, because they have never met, and I Googled because I didn't know who this guy was. He apparently is like a famous Taiwanese actor who's like nominated for the best lead actor in a TV series in 2018.
Look at his face again?
Yeah, this is him. Derek Chang.
I don't know him. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, apparently he's very famous, probably like more famous than her because her reaction to him, right? And then she starts getting mad at him for being so late. But it turns out he was in the middle of filming a show and he literally stopped that to get a taxi to drive over here. He didn't even have time to change. He just put on like a purple sweater and then like came here. So like, okay, she had nothing to do. But she was 45 minutes late. He was filming a show. So I think like that's more justified for him to be late, right? So it makes a bit more sense.
Bro was double booked that day.
Yeah. I guess that's also not good time management wise. But yeah, they go outside, they talk. He reveals that he's 26. She seems disappointed. So I looked up her age. She was born in 1981. So right now
43.
Yeah, right now it's 43, but this came out 6 years ago, so she's like 37 at that point.
Okay, 37 versus 26.
Yeah, so more than a decade apart. So, even the dad's reactions, like, you can't date someone under 5 years.
Now we're thinking in terms of like commoners like us, right? But they're actors. Imagine like their skincares and the characters they put on in the acting industry, the film industry. Age doesn't really matter as much. Maybe I don't. You look at Brad Pitt's girlfriend.
Yeah, I see a lot of older guys dating young girls. I don't really see a lot of older women dating younger guys.
Date younger guys in 10 years is not a huge difference.
Really,
in
really,
the
okay.
acting industry.
Is that like not a big difference in like Hong Kong? Like that wouldn't really matter in Hong Kong?
I would say that would still kind of matter, but in the entertainment industry, as long as you look as good, I think you're okay.
What about maturity level? Maybe the guy.
You can be 50 years old and still a boy living in a man's body.
That is true.
Right?
That is true.
Yeah.
Dad's reaction is definitely like, I'm not about this guy. There's way too much of a generational gap. They start like drawing. They talk about kids. He seems serious. He seems like he does want to like open to marriage, open to like having kids, open to like settling down with this girl.
At the age of 30, like late 30s, like she needs to freeze her eggs.
Yeah.
Before we have that talk.
Hopefully she already did, because I think like that's already like, you were saying like
some
30.
people still can like have eggs at like early 40s.
Oh, really?
It's really hard to get pregnant. Yeah, you gotta freeze your eggs early.
Hopefully, I mean she's rich, so she's gotta have done that by now, right?
Yeah, like a farm of eggs.
A farm of eggs. But yeah, he's saying all this stuff, but she's not convinced. She doesn't think that he's actually serious about this.
Maybe doing it for just like camera.
Yeah, maybe doing it for camera. They finish the drawing, they show it on the screen, and I mean, I gotta say, she is much more talented than he is. And that's what he drew. That's what she drew. Yeah. They go to dinner. They're doing all the right things. He's like pulling her chair out, giving her his coat. So he's like being a gentleman. It's going well. They're having a good time, but then it comes to an end because he gets too drunk, and then she's gotta leave because he can't function, and he's gotta like have someone take home.
It's like wine or?
I don't know, like wine, maybe some alcohol. They were on like a date. I didn't think he drank that much, but apparently he did. He's like
getting drunk on the first
day is not a good impression. So yeah. Now we move on to the final girl, the sister of Selena. She's the more mature, sophisticated looking. She also dresses very well. She's like got this like beige ribbed turtleneck camel coat.
Fancy.
So she's very good. She wasn't too excited about the date until she looked closer at the picture and saw like, whoa, he's got muscles. So now she's interested. You know, girls are just like guys, you know.
Face, body, and height.
Yeah,
That's it. As superficial as
This guy's 30, so I think they're around the same age. So this could go well. He's not too much taller than her. He's well groomed. He's got like a side parted with like a shine, so you can see that's what he looks like.
Okay, better. I gotta tell you, I don't like all the Korean cuts. It's the haircuts, like Korean style. It's just gotta be original.
This is more mature, like laid back and sophisticated. Yeah. So I do like this. He says his name is Adrian in a very, very like Canadian accent, because he was not born in Hong Kong. So he was like studied abroad and doing all that for a long time. But like he has to speak in Chinese. Yes, he knows Chinese. He has to speak in Chinese, and because I don't really understand Chinese anymore, so I don't know if he has an accent. But she mentioned like he has a very like off accent, whatever that means. So interesting. Because he grew up abroad. He's a veterinarian. He's studying animal rescue right now. The dad loves him so far because he's flawless. He loves dogs and cats. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see later on what happens. He's making the dad laugh. I don't know, I forget why, but I have a note here like he made the dad laugh. So like the dad's very like, he likes him so far. Because one thing is, she says she wants to go to England, right, one day. And he's like... immigrate to England or maybe immigrate or maybe like travel, something like that. But he says like, let's go. And she's like... I dig that. You like that? Yeah, let's go. I don't think she disliked it, but she was like, I can go by myself. So she had a little bit of an off reaction to that. But the dad's loving it because the dad loved that answer. So yeah, she was like, I didn't say I want to go with you. I can go by myself. So, but she's saying it England just by myself. Sorry. She's saying it playfully, so a little bit of smirk on her face. So I think it's working a little bit. She liked it a little bit. I mean, like for girls, the girls need to toast a guy a little bit, you know. When you flirt, you gotta toast a little bit and flirt a little bit. Yeah. I feel like they probably have the most chemistry out of the singles. Definitely not versus the couple with 7 years, but he's making her laugh. They're having a good time. They go to like a store that builds something. It looks like decorations. So they're building like, I don't know what that is. Okay. It's kind of like snow globe, not really, but like a light bulb thing. I don't really know, but she's like very bubbly. They're having fun. She's also very direct. She says that she has a good impression of him, and she asks him what she thinks of her. So he likes girls that doesn't beat around the bush. So it seems like it's a good match so far. So sounds good. They take a taxi home, and that was the whole date. That was the first date, and I think they have 2 more dates to see if she actually likes him or not. So we cut back to the previous thing where, remember the dinner with the athlete where she was eating lots of food. We cut back to that now. We cut back to now and clear the table. Yeah, he comes back from the bathroom and immediately she stops eating. She's like puts puts everything down. She's like, goes back to being very like ladylike.
Lady.
But it's too late. All the food is basically all gone. He sees the aftermath. But I think surprisingly he likes it. He says he doesn't meet a lot of girls who's so carefree that they inhale everything. So he's like, he's liking this, I think. He gives her like 2 balls, like 2 capsules with letters in it. So she's gotta pick which one to go to, the next location. So it's a little bit of fun.
Like a Pokemon ball?
Not Pokemon ball, it's just like one of those, you know, those Kinder Egg balls, the little small balls with like a letter inside. So he gives her a choice to pick the next location.
Did he prepare for that or the production did?
We don't know. I'm assuming he did it himself. I hope so, but I don't know, right?
Okay, because that's like plus 1 point. Because he spent thoughts on it.
Yes, thoughts, he's putting effort into it. So the note that she eventually chose is saying that we can make something beautiful that belongs to us. And immediately she's like, give me the other one instead. Immediately she's like, no, this feels too romantic. And I guess her personality is more wild, so she doesn't really like the romance aspect. So, but they end up going anyways. It's like a cake making place. She's a little bit ditzy, she's a little bit of an airhead. So while the guy is mixing the batter, she somehow sprays disinfectant all over her face. I don't know how that happened. She's just looking at it and then accidentally clicks it and like sprays it all over her face.
Her face.
I don't know what was happening. She also starts playing with the baking rack. You can see she puts it on her face. She's just kind of silly, goofy, kind of airhead. But it feels more like a friend date than a guy that's like a romantic date. So
possible friend zone, right?
Yeah, maybe friend zone. Maybe if she liked him more, maybe she would be less nervous or more nervous and more like maybe more like
best foot forward if you actually like the guy or think like he is maybe like above you.
So yeah, maybe a little bit friend zone vibes. We can also start to tell that the guy's like getting a little bit annoyed. He's like, I've never been with a girl that's so proactive, is what he said. So they finish the cake, they go to an arcade next, and like I swear I feel like it's scripted, but it wasn't, because they showed them playing the game and like the doll being like grabbed, like because they're doing like doll like crane games.
Like claw machine?
Claw machines, yeah. At first they were playing the game, it was like a random number generator, so they kept like losing, right? But then eventually he's like, well, we should go. But then she's like, no, I want the doll. So he just kept throwing money at the machine until eventually he won, right? Nice. And it's the doll that she wanted most. And I swear to God, once they move on to the claw machine, he gets every single doll. By the end of this, she has like 7 dolls that she can barely hold on. It is like overflowing. I don't know how every single shot that we see, maybe they just cut out the parts where he like missed, but like every single shot was like him getting a doll.
Imagine to like when you go to every machine and you need to try 10 times to get a doll. Would that be annoying for the guys?
I think, I wouldn't say annoying. I mean, maybe annoying if you have to spend a lot of money on it. Because at that point, you're
definitely.
like, I'll just go buy the doll for you.
$100.
Yeah, I don't need to do this, but maybe it's like a little bit of pride, like I can win this for her, I can get this for her. So maybe that's also a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a picture. We barely even see her because she's filled the screen with the dolls. Let's see.
That would make her happy, no?
Yeah, she's liking this. She's happy. She takes a picture of all the dolls, so.
And picture. Bro is also an engineer, right?
Yeah. Oh, do you think the degree is helping him with the claw machine?
Calculating all the degrees, like angle going in, you know?
Yeah, they're having fun. And the dad is asked what he thinks, if he thinks they will work out. And he flat out just says no. Like there's no chance that they work out. Because
he said it?
Yeah, the dad said it.
The dad said it.
Said like there's no chance that they will work out. Because he says that she wants a man that she admires and respects, which is any
athlete.
Yeah, athlete, but
has to be athlete.
But
honestly.
he says a man in the army. So I was like, I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know how like Hong Kong like army. I know like Korea like guys
Hong Kong
they have to.
Doesn't have an army.
Oh, they don't have. Oh,
no.
Oh, it's China.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, also an army, also someone who's very wise. So she likes intelligence. But
muscle and the brain.
Muscle and the brain. He walks her home. They both sound like they have a good time, but I don't think it's really going anywhere. I think the next time we see.
Friends.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, he tried his best, but it's just the age difference, I think a little bit of the maturity level.
22? That's not.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's the housing agent theory. They're gonna take you to a shithole, and then they're gonna take you to a better apartment, and then you're like, okay, this doesn't look that bad. You know?
I don't know if they get a second date or not, or if that's just a one and done date, because I haven't seen the next episode yet. But we see a preview of the next girl. The next guy.
Who decides if they go on to the second date? Is the dad or the couple?
I think it must be either the producer or the girl, right? I don't feel like, because it feels weird.
If the dad decides if they
that's weird, right? The dad's like, you have to go on this date with this guy, or you can't go on the date with this guy.
Yeah.
I guess some Asian parents might be like that, but it feels like a little bit weird, controlling in the show.
I mean, it's a show. They're putting all the dads together. They have a dad panel.
Yeah. Maybe. But yes, we go back to Selena. They have the second date with the actor guy.
Derek Chang.
They're driving to the park. The man pulls out like 2 folding bikes, like Transformers. I don't know where he got them from, but they like start riding in this like really beautiful like bridge over the beach. You can look at the sunset and stuff. You see like this is, I don't know where they are, but it looks nice. They're riding along the
biking. It's
very cute. It's very like romantic. And then after they finish, they go have like a cute date at a cafe. They're sitting outside the swing set, eating like froyo or something like that. It's like nice. They're laughing. They're having fun. You see they're having a good time.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, he asked if she still thinks that he's too young for her. Keep in mind that he's 11 years younger than this woman. So, but yeah, she still thinks that he's too young. But that doesn't mean that she doesn't like him. So I think she does really like him. It's just that the age difference for marriage, for all that, right? She's like, she asked him like, deep down, why do you even like me? Like, why does a guy like the girl? And maybe
the girls go on the show don't know who the guys are, right?
No, they don't know.
But the guys go on the show knowing who the girls are to begin with.
Yes, because he knows of her, and he specifically chose her to go on dates with her.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's definitely into her, but she doesn't know. I mean, she knows of him, but she doesn't know what he's about.
Why? Like, why do you pick me?
But yeah, he takes a very long pause and then talks about the age gap. There's a big difference, but that's not something that he can change. And if he can give her more, maybe that would change things. And I don't know if he's like making a joke or something, but he says it pretty seriously. Actually, he like says it with like a little laugh and smile, so maybe it's like half joking, half serious. But he's like, I don't know, maybe I can quit my job. And like
as an actor.
So I was like, I mean, this guy's a very famous actor. That's like his whole career. So she asked him like, can you actually quit? And that's it. I think we cut away again to another date. We don't actually see the conclusion to this one. So we gotta find out next episode.
Why does she want him to quit his job?
She doesn't want him to quit his job. He just proposed. He was saying that he can't make up the age difference, but maybe if I can spend more, not spend like money wise, but spend more time, spend more effort on you. If I can quit my job, maybe we can make something happen. So I think that's why he proposed it. But I mean, they're on the second date. Quitting your job over a second date girl.
Yeah, well, you can't really quit your job. You can say no to projects and have more free time.
You'll still be recognized. You'll still famous. So yeah, I get that. But yeah, they were talking in the panel, and the dads were talking about that long pause reflected how he probably actually thought about the relationship, but maybe he didn't think about the age gap too much beforehand. That he had to think in the moment, that he wasn't like prepared enough for the age gap. And I think the dad was saying like, she wants someone to be sure of her. So maybe that showed that he wasn't as sure about this relationship. And the dad says that he thinks that she actually likes him, but she just wants to be sure. Like I mentioned, she got hurt. She was divorced. So
trust issues.
Yeah, trust issues, and especially starting off a relationship in like a rocky setting with like an age gap may not be the best path forward.
I think starting a relationship in front of camera is just
That's true.
Unrealistic. The trust is not there, and you're both being actors. But I don't know. You know how actors can just deliver lines in front of camera? The pause could be calculated.
Oh, you think it's like they're not really being that genuine?
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be. Okay. Or even if one person is genuine, then the other person would second guess too, no?
Yeah, the both actors on TV. Yeah, I get that. Okay, so we go back to the sister of what's Adriana? Wait, Selena. Sister of the Selena and the same guy, the veterinarian. It's raining, so instead of a hike, he's taking her to like an indoor sports thing. So
bouldering.
No, not bouldering. It's something he's taking her to like yoga, like a yoga instructor kind of setting. Yeah. So, but she says that she needs to take her dog to the vet, so he comes along with her, and like this is where he shines because he is a vet, so he's studying to be a vet. He asked the doctor what he would like to do, like almost like.
Is he a student?
I think.
Is he already a vet?
I think he's studying to be a vet.
No, he's 30.
I think he may have a career doing something else, but I think this is something he wants to do now because he's like, he says he's going into animal rescue. So maybe he had another career doing something else and now he's like shifting. So he's not a full vet yet, I don't think.
Oh man.
But he is trying to be like responsible and serious mode during this dog interaction. He's almost like asking the doctor, almost like the doctor needs his permission to do whatever he needs to do to the dog. But he's like very professional. He's like very serious. He's very caring of the dog. So I'm assuming that was a plus for the girl too. So 1 extra points in her eyes.
No, -5.
-5?
From us. He's just a student.
He is a student, but
what does
he seems
that
like...
thing?
What does the... I don't remember. I think, yeah, he likes the guy. He likes that he can make her laugh. I think that's the overall thing. That's all we saw so far.
That's it. I watch a Netflix stand-up show. It makes me laugh.
It's good, but you said it's good to have a partner that makes you laugh, right?
Yes.
Yeah. If you already have money as a woman, you don't really need that much more money from the guy. You just need a guy to make you feel safe and laugh, right? So,
emotional check-ins.
Yeah, emotional check-ins. So what I'm learning, because they basically say this later on during the episode, is that how it works is they go on 3 dates and the girls decide yes or no after the 3 dates. So either way, they gotta stop seeing each other. So it's, I think, even if she decides yes, she's gotta maybe go on the other dates, I think. I'm not too sure yet.
Try everything out. It's like a buffet.
Yeah, because they need content for the show. They can't just have her like leave and be with this guy. But apparently, the thing that impressed her the most is that he took a very good picture of her. This is the picture. This is inside. That's the picture of her.
Instagrammable.
Yeah, it's very Instagrammable. So she was like very excited how the picture turned out. She was like, this makes me look very tall. My legs look very long. So gave him like 100 points. But then he was like, oh, I don't know how many points. And she's like 100 million. So a long way to go. But anyways, they're in the yoga now and they're doing some poses, but they start doing this weird pose. I'm not sure if the guy arranged for this, like told the instructor to do this, but it's like the girl's a little bit shy, but she wants to do it anyways, so she doesn't want to back out. But it's like the guy is doing like a downward dog, and then the girl is on his back with her back towards his back, so she is facing the ceiling, so she is like stretching out overhead.
Yoga?
Maybe it's a couple yoga. It seems a little bit too intimate for the second date, maybe, especially in
the sweat.
Yeah.
It's gross.
But the instructor was guiding them throughout the position, and for some reason they just leave after they are in the position. So you can see
back to back downward dog.
That's what they're doing.
Oh.
And the instructor just left. So they're just alone in there. They're not even really talking. They're just, maybe they're like enjoying the moment. But it's like a little bit weird, but I think they liked it. I don't know how long they were in this position for. It may have been like 10 minutes or something. But yeah, the dad is watching all this and he's saying like, this is too fast. This is too fast.
Too fast.
Like he's from an older
backs.
generation. Like he believes no contact before marriage. So he's like, even this is like.
This cannot.
Yeah,
this is not that kind of contact we're talking about.
Yeah. Even this, he's like, no, we can't do this. But
no holding hands?
I'm assuming not. That's what you said. No contact before marriage. So no physical contact. So nothing. I'm assuming how it goes is like the daughter does stuff and the daughter doesn't tell the dad. I'm assuming that's how it goes, right? Because you can't just marry someone without having any physical contact.
Yeah,
in the modern age.
It's like buying a dress without trying it on at a boutique, right?
Yeah, so
you're gonna get canceled.
The dad, that's how the dad thinks. He's like, I don't know, he's like 60, 70, I don't know how old he is, but he's like definitely older. It's from like an older generation, so it makes sense.
No, they've done it before. They just thought they got away. And now they're on the moral high ground,
yeah,
right?
they don't want the daughter to do that, but they did it themselves. Yeah, I can see that.
For sure. But that I think it's okay.
Yeah, that's for sure okay. That's like barely doing anything.
I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, I like them too.
Which one is your best couple so far?
I like this couple the most.
This
for
is
sure.
the most,
for sure. They even though
hate the most.
Hate the most? I wouldn't say hate, but probably the teenager looking guy. I think he just there wasn't much chemistry. There wasn't a lot of like romantic vibes. There's a lot of friendship. So I think
athlete
that one
and engineer.
Yeah, that one I was very like whatever. But this one is even cuter because after the yoga, before they go out eating, he says something like unexpected. He says like, this is all going so fast. It's only the second date. There's only going to be one more. It feels like a dream, and the dream is like coming to an end after the next date. So it's like a very cute
way
moment.
They talk like this. Have you met people who talk like this?
But
in real life,
it could be the mistranslation. I don't know what he actually says in Chinese. Maybe like he says something like more natural. This is what the translation gave. So I don't know how realistic it is one-to-one. But she liked it. She starts crying even because she was like, oh my God, like I have feelings for this guy, but it's like coming to an end. Coming to an end right now.
Serial killer.
But yeah, I hope these two end up together because I think like he starts talking more and then he starts crying a little bit. It wasn't fully crying, just like a little like teary-eyed. But yeah, saying like, thinking that they gotta say goodbye or something. But yeah, she says that she's scared that the 3 dates is too short. She recognizes this is like a special thing. Like she likes him and doesn't know that if she can say she likes him fully yet.
Like who says this first?
Yeah, like they're thinking about this in a marriage context. So even if she likes him, it might not. You still need a lot more to say yes to like a full-fledged thing.
Imagine if they are allowed to text outside of the show.
I think they're allowed to.
Are they allowed to?
I think allowed to because I think.
And like video chat, like the good night video chat.
Yeah. I think that would be a lot better because he calls her to reschedule the date. Because they were planning on going hiking and then he calls her to do the indoor yoga. So I think they're all texting, they're all calling, they're doing stuff offline. But this is like, I'm assuming this is only filming them when they meet in real life. But yeah, she's thinking about, can I be with this person forever? The dad thinks that she actually likes him. So I think it could very well work out because the dad approves, she likes him. It's just we'll see how this plays out next day. But this is the end for the date. We'll go back to the.
I like them.
Yeah, I like them too. I think the next one is probably my second favorite. I guess we'll go back to the couple that's in the 8-year relationship. Let's see.
They don't get the spotlight
at
all in the show.
They don't get too much. But yeah, we can see like this is previously when she was crying when they were talking about like maybe potentially saying goodbye. Let's see. But yeah, what we see with the 8-year relationship is that she has to perform at this event. So they're practicing the dance with the other guys that she has to dance with.
Yeah, imagine like the other guys like touching her and like kissing on camera. Like how does the boyfriend deal with it?
Yeah, this is exactly what happens because they're choreographing this dance and his face is right up to her face, right? And she's gotta hold his face and he's holding her leg. We can see like this
everywhere. That's not even that bad, honestly.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but what happens is that I swear to God, maybe they told the boyfriend to come in at this exact time, but we show them doing this and then we pan to the doorway and we see just him watching them being like intimate dancing. It looks like he's watching another man take his girl or something. He's like flabbergasted. So like everybody's laughing. but like he's a good sport, so he's like rolling with the punches. He like makes a joke, he diffuses everything, so he's like not awkward about it. He's not bitter about it. But it does turn out that the guy that's dancing with the girlfriend asked the boyfriend permission beforehand to do this, and he said
he's
yes.
Gay.
No, he's not gay. I don't think he's gay. I don't think he's gay, but he did ask for permission, so that's good. I think that's definitely what you need to do. And the boyfriend tries to like assert dominance by like pulling a chair and putting it in front of the room to watch them. So we can see this. It makes it even worse because he does look like,
what?
You know that meme, like a guy in the corner of the chair watching his girlfriend. Like this is not helping him at all. But yeah, the dad talks about how some jealousy is good in a relationship. So I think it seems like he's rooting for him. He's like wanting him to maybe potentially propose.
Yeah, because when you're jealous, you do more. You go the extra mile, right?
That is true. That's true. He does do a lot. We'll see later on what he does.
Gonna win your girl back.
But yeah, it's not just the dad that's rooting for him because she's a famous actress. She has the whole world watching her and her relationship. So even other people are rooting for him because this show is airing week to week. So people are watching this, but even before the show, they knew of him and the relationship of her, right? So even at the event, we see like the staff like cheering her on, like, yeah, marry this guy. They're like very like invested in their relationship now. So we can see why, because they travel a lot and we get to see how this guy kind of is around her. So he's like very caring. He like warms her up when she's cold, like puts his jacket around her. He makes her tea first thing in the morning. She has like some stomach issues, so he's like taking care of all the physical stuff for her. And he even like, it's like, I mean, it's a little bit of a joke, but he's like, they get out of the car. He goes around the car. He closes the door in her face so he can open the door for her. So it's like
still kind of funny.
Yeah, he's playing around. He's joking. So he's good. And those like hot water bottles. Like you
pour hot water in it and
then you put it on your stomach. Yeah, he does that without being asked. He just fills it up to make her feet warm. Okay. So he's like very good. He's like very on top of everything.
Not bad. Typical act of service guy.
But the weirdest thing happens. They're leaving the train, and some random kid goes up to the boyfriend and like puts his hand on his face, almost like caressing his face like he's about to kiss him.
Why?
I swear to God, you see, I don't know if you can see, there's a little kid puts it on his face. We don't know why.
What happened?
Because after a while, they were doing this for like, I swear, a minute, and then the kid just goes, he just leaves. Nobody knows what happened. He was just staring at the boyfriend for like a long time without saying anything. He leaves without saying anything.
That's a boyfriend's love child.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the kid thinks that's his dad or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, maybe he knows them because they are famous. Like she's famous, but people know of the boyfriend.
They watched the show.
They watched the show, maybe, but it was very weird. He didn't know what to say. She didn't know what to say. They were like, "What are you doing, kid?" So
what's your parents?
Yeah. But anyways, they arrive at, it kind of looked like a cemetery, but I think it's like an RV camp. So they go into an RV, and they're doing this because he wanted to surprise her, because it's New Year's and he wanted to do something special for her, right? So they are, I'm not sure if this is an Airbnb, but there's a lot of stuff inside. It's filled with like cute things, gifts and stuffed animals. So I don't know if he did it or like the show did it or like the Airbnb, but like I hope he did it.
So it's like a camper van.
Yeah, as a camper, he wanted to like
that's nice.
Get like a staycation. He wanted to get away and treat her. So yeah, I can see now why she's with him. Like he's very good at everything. A lot of physical acts of service. He's like making her feel special. So even more when they arrive, he like tells her to like go to bed. You just sleep. I'll handle everything. And once she starts sleeping, yeah, he just starts washing the dishes. Like this man, and he gets like this huge hot pot dinner ready for her while she's like sleeping. So you can see. This is the meal that he made.
Okay.
So he's like doing everything. I don't know if he's doing everything because it's the camera. Maybe he's like putting on an act. Maybe he's not usually like this. But I mean, I would assume he's usually like this because that's why she is with him, right? It makes more sense.
Yeah, stay-at-home boyfriend.
Are you getting a little bit convinced now?
Yeah,
that might be
probably.
a good thing.
Yeah, he's used to it.
Yeah, but she's the breadwinner. He picks up the slack in the relationships, so it makes sense.
Well, how's their dad reacting at this point?
I think the dad is liking this. I think the dad, obviously, they want the daughter to be taken care of, and this guy is like doing everything right. Like he's not, making her feel uncomfortable. I mean, it's an 8-year relationship, so it should be pretty good at this point. So it makes sense. But yeah, it still doesn't discredit the effort he's putting in. He's like doing very good, but they have this very intense emotional moment over dinner. Because she talks about how people call her stupid because she's famous a lot. I'm sure she gets like some hate online. Everybody gets hate online, right? So, and she wished that people saw the effort she puts in. And she does all this rehearsal, all this like, things that take up time that people don't really see behind the scenes. So she's like crying a little bit. She's like having like really heart to heart with the boyfriend. We get like a great moment of the dad saying like he's proud of her. Not saying to her, but like saying on the show. So I'm assuming that she's gonna watch this later on and like hear the dad saying that he's proud of her.
Proud of her. That's really big in Asian culture.
Yeah,
like, that's the ultimate. That's bigger than I love you.
Yeah. I don't think any like Asian friends I've ever heard like people saying like Asian parents here I love you, even like proud of you. That's like very like.
I think I love you. I could still understand now that more people are paying attention to this and they say it more like a casual. They don't even say it in their own language, right? Just like love you, bye, and they hang out. But like I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I think sometimes emojis instead of saying I love you, they send emojis. Instead of emojis. You know how like old people send like emojis, send like heart emojis?
Memes?
Yeah, some memes and stuff. So it could be like that.
Meme with the lotus in it.
Yeah. We get more info about why she's going through a tough time because her mom last year got diagnosed with some like illness and that's been hard on her. And obviously that's making her cry more. And in my opinion, this is probably the only thing that the boyfriend didn't do right. I mean, he did fine. He like reaches over the table to like grab her hand, to, like share this moment with her. But I'm like, it's a small table. He could just go around and give her like a hug or like comfort her or something, you know. Just giving a hand is like a little bit too little in this case.
Oh, I thought their emotional check-in would be great.
Yeah, I think they are great, but maybe like this is like more of a physical thing that he.
Oh, physical touch. You're
talking
physical
touch.
Now.
Yeah. So maybe he's not giving her. I mean, this is just like one instance. They're like
scared.
They've been together for like 8 years. So
he's scared sitting too close with her boyfriend and with her girlfriend in front of the dad. Maybe like maybe no more physical touch like all.
Well, we did when he was trying to warm her up. He was like getting her to come because he was wearing a big jacket, so he like got her to come and like put the jacket around her. That's cute. That's good. That's like a physical touch, right? I think like maybe they are like good with physical touch. Maybe this one moment he wasn't.
He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, doesn't know what to do. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, it wasn't bad or anything. He still like went for her hand. Better. Yeah, he could have done better, but it's not too bad. I think, and that was the end of the second episode. In the preview for the next episode, we see the swimmer get a new date. Yeah, the old date, I don't think they maybe went on another date. Yeah. And this new guy, in her words, is like, he is so handsome. And he's the most beautiful boy. I don't know what he looks like because they blurred out his face, so I don't know what it looks like yet. This is all we see of him.
They blurred him. Okay.
Yeah, they want us to watch the next episode. There. Yeah, it's a cliffhanger, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm liking the show a lot. Right. Yeah. Hopefully other people like this. Anyways, if you like the video. But anyways, thank you for watching.